Buenas noches, sports fans. Thanks for joining us for our inaugural cast here on CW4. I'm Patrick Lujan, and what a better way to kick things off than to have a world champion visit us live in studio. Jonathan Cruz Tuck is here with us after winning a gold and a silver in the World Jiu-Jitsu Championships in Abu Dhabi just last week. Thanks for joining us, John. World champion. How does that sound, and how does that make you feel?
Sounds wonderful, you know. Makes me feel proud and honor, you know, get to represent the island in you know, in a big way for the world, you know. We're from such a small place that now the world is finally, you know, knowing who we are and recognizing that.
Now, what were your expectations, and did the thought of even being a world champion cross your mind?
The expectations was that I knew it was going to be a lot of battles, you know, to face, and it's going to be nonstop action, you know. Your heart's pumping and exhilarating, you know, racing through the battles, you know. So hard work was really a big factor in this.
Yeah, speaking of hard work, tell us what you went through both financially, training and fundraising to get to Abu Dhabi.
Hard training was, you know, waking up early in the morning, going to school, right after selling fundraising lunch plates, right after heading back to school, and then shortly after just getting ready for training, you know. It was very tough. So
washing cars, selling lunch plates led you to Abu Dhabi here. Your championship match. Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
Here, I'm challenging a world-class wrestler and a jiu-jitsu blue belt. So being that, I knew I had to play very tight with him because I didn't want to make any mistakes. So as tight as it can be was the main key to win this fight.
12 bouts, like you said, in a span of 3 days. So you get back home, you go to class at UOG. How important is it for a good education?
Education plays a big factor if you want to excel as a fighter, especially because your biggest muscle in your body is actually your brain. So education is number one, I believe, to be able to grow and strategize more. You got to really use your brain and exercise it just as much as your other muscles in your body.
You're also one of the top MMA athletes on Guam. When do you think the local fans will see you in action?
For MMA, I'd like to work a lot of stand-up and wrestling and more jiu-jitsu and put it into one complete package just so that I can be prepared for the next battle. And maybe around late summer or fall, you know, I'd like to get back in the ring and display what new skills I have, you know.
Yeah, I look forward to that. Finally, John, what's your overall goals for the next 5 years?
My goals for the next 5 years would be, of course, become a black belt in jiu-jitsu and win more world titles at that, you know. MMA, I'd like to become a champion in some organization, you know, and also get a black belt in college, whether it's bachelor's degree or a master's degree. It's pretty much what I'd like to do.
So you hear that, kids? Education is just as important as your physical being. John Tuck, world champion, thanks for joining us tonight for our very first night here on CW4 Sports. Congratulations again, and John, hey, I'm going to give this guy a hug. Congratulations, good work.
Thank you, appreciate it.
John isn't the only champion to talk about tonight. The Sanchez Sharks are trying to defend their boys' high school volleyball crown. They visited the only remaining unbeaten team on the island, the GW Geckos, Saturday night. Here we go. Geckos trying to defend home court against the reigning champs. The Sharks playing great defense in the first set, putting the pressure on the unbeaten Geckos, taking it almost effortlessly, 25-13. Geckos coach Daryl Pareto trying to wake up his team. Come on, guys. They responded with a service ace here on by Brendan Padayo. Padayo played strong at the net. You know, both teams, they went back and forth. They went on a 20-20 tie, but it was the Sharks, Gavin Nayburn, and middle blocker Christian Mallory. They were just too much down the stretch, winning the second set 26-24 en route to the victory.
After that Harvest game, you know, all we kept thinking about was, you know, never mind that game, you know, leave it behind and we got to work on the next game, which was GW, and it was all about practice. We worked really hard and came out with the win.
Both teams, along with the Harvest Eagles, are on top of the league with only one blemish apiece. Finally, congratulations to the Moylan's Braves, winners of the Budweiser Baseball League's regular season pennant. Semifinals get underway this Thursday. That will do it for sports. Tina and Jeff will be back with more news and the weather right after this.